Hello and welcome to a BADLego review. Today I'm going to have a look at the Jedi Lego minifigures from different sets, different sub-themes. So I'll go through them quite quickly because there's quite a few here, as you can see, quite a big collection I've managed to build up. Let me know what you think of them. I've got a few more to get, but maybe I'll do that in another video. So first of all I'm going to show you, or go through, the Force Unleashed minifigure, Galen Marek, 7672 Rogue Shadow. He also came with a battle damaged Darth Vader and Juno Eclipse. He's quite rare these days, and you can see he's got the bandages and a battle damaged outfit from the game. No back printing or anything like that, but I quite like this figure because it is a little bit rarer. When I got this set years ago, I hadn't really played the game, it just appealed to me, and I'm glad I've got that. Next we've got some of the more common Clone Wars figures. So the first of these guys, which is a really popular minifig, is Kit Fisto. He came in a 9526 Palpatine's Arrest. He's come in a couple of other sets as well. So he's got a rubberized head, and in the Clone Wars he's kind of definitely one of the cooler Jedis. Show you some of the detail. Green lightsaber. Next I've got ki-adi-mundi, or ki-adi-mundi, depends how you pronounce it. It's from set 7959, the Genosian Starfighter. This guy again is only in one set, but quite easy to get if you've got access to things like eBay. But this one's got a hard plastic top to his head. One of the older Jedi Masters. Again, standard little tunic and blue lightsaber, but a cool figure nonetheless. Next, probably one of my all-time favourite Jedi minifigures is Shakti. I'll be showing you CC10 and Obi-Wan, which all came in the 7931 set T6 Jedi Shuttle. Again, I like her because of the headpiece, a unique moulding on here. If I can take this off, which is always more difficult than I think. It's just come with a head actually, but there you go. You'll get an idea of what that looks like. Also comes with a cape and blue lightsaber, red hands as well, which is also cool. Next we have Luminara Unduli from 7869 set Battle for Geonosis, or Geonosis, depends how you pronounce it. I haven't got her Padawan, Barret Offee, because she does turn a bit evil later on. Spoiler alert, sorry. But this minifigure is quite good. She's also got a double-sided face, which I can just show you there. So she's got goggles from when she was from a particular episode where she was on some sort of bike in a dust storm, sandstorm. Next up is Mace Windu. Now this particular version is not my favourite, to be honest, because of the over cartoonisation of the eyes. I think cartoonisation is a word, but there you go. You can't have a load of Jedis without having Mace Windu, so maybe I'll try and get the newer version when it comes out this year, with the smaller dark eyes. And next is a new version of Yoda. Sorry, the Mace Windu came from the Jedi Starfighter 7868. This one is the Yoda which comes with hair. Also got a little bit of back printing with the hood there. He comes from the set 75002 ATRT. And before I put him back, I've also got the Yoda from the Santa, in the Santa disguise, from the Advent Calendar 2012 7958. So just compare the two. The heads are quite similar. The modern one is whiter, but the mould is exactly the same, except obviously one's got a cane and a backpack with some presents, and one doesn't. So my Yodas. Next up, I'm going to show you another comparison of two figures. One of the first Star Wars minifigures I got, at least, was the Qui-gon Jinn from the set 7101 and 7121, the Naboo Swamp and the lightsaber duel. So he's my only one with a yellow face, because he is one of the older sets. He does have a cape as well though, which does always improve a minifigure, I think. Well, that's me. And I also have the newer Qui-gon Jinn from the set 9499, the Gungan sub. And just because I have a bit of OCD, he goes better with all my other minifigures because he has the film accurate skin rather than the yellow skin. But both quite good minifigures, and I like the hairpiece. So, moving swiftly on, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi. This one is from the Jedi Shuttle set that I mentioned with Shakti earlier, 7931. He's got the clone armour as well as his Jedi tunic on there. No back printing. Now some people again don't like this version of Obi-Wan, they prefer the film version, but I quite like this one. He goes with the Mace Windu kind of look, but again maybe I'll try and get a newer version. Anakin's up next, and I've given him two lightsabers only because I had a spare one of those, so we can take that off. So this set, again, you can see some of the Darth Vader armour he wears later on. The black clone armour, but his Jedi tunic as well. And he's got the scar on the face there as well, which is quite cool. So he comes from a couple of sets. I got this one with the ATT 7675, the big ATT, which I might show you at the end. He also comes with the Jedi Shuttle as well. And next up is his headless almost Padawan, Ahsoka Tano. I think she's a really popular character from the Clone Wars series. And there's two versions. This is the older one from 7675, also the ATT. So she's got the midriff shown, which the later one is covered up, and also the smaller version of Shakti's headpiece, because they are the same species, don't ask me what. And no back printing, but a bright orange figure, which is always unusual. I've given her two lightsabers because she does have two lightsabers later on in the cartoon series, but not when she's wearing this season 1 and 2 outfit. Whoops. Next up is Plo Koon. I'll do him next because he is often working with Ahsoka when Anakin's busy. He steps in and gives her lots of advice. Now this one has a little bit of wear and tear. Unfortunately I got this off eBay and it was a bit not as new as condition as I'd have liked, and what you normally get from Lego sets. There we go. But here's a cool figure as well. So he was from, he's been in a couple of sets. He's had his own Jedi Starfighter, as well as the gunship 7676, or the Starfighter 8093. So Plo Koon's quite a cool character. Next, one of the rarer figures from the line, Ayla Secura 8098 from the Clone Turbo Tank. It's the only set she comes in unless you get her as a keyring. Fortunately I haven't. If you do get the keyring, just make sure, or you get the minifigure on its own off eBay or somewhere, make sure there's no hole in the top where they've taken it off the keyring. I think that kind of ruins it. But she's a cool figure, again a great headpiece, and she has some back printing as well. So she's one of my favourites just because she was quite rare and I had to spend a little bit of money to get her. Next up we have Even Peel, or Evan Peel. I think it's Even Peel. This sort of Russian sounding master from the Clone Wars cartoon. Set 9498, as it says, he's Tin's Starfighter. He has his grumpy face there. No back printing, but does have this custom headpiece which fits on there. You can just make out his face. And he does have the shorter legs as well, like Yoda. And finally we have Stacey Tin. And this guy came, this is the older faced version that's different from the Palpatine's Arrest version. 7931 T6 Jedi Shuttle he came with, and he's got the, again, removable head. I really like this figure. The headpiece is, it looks really good, I think. And he's also got the detailing on the back there as well. So he's one of my favourites, again with the clone sleeves there. So that's my Jedi army, quite big I think. I've got a couple more I can get. I will be doing some more reviews later on. I've got my Sith collection, and I've got a little clone army building up as well. And I've got also the droid army, which is starting to come together at the end there. But that's the ATT I mentioned, the classic one with the droid ship. I mentioned the T6 Jedi Shuttle a couple of times as well. Might do a separate review of that, it's such a big set. It needs its own video. But let me know what you think. Tell me your views, comment, subscribe, and check out my other videos. This is BADLego, signing off. Thanks.